Right, I want to talk about you saying that you ran us out of fingers. All you ever done, lads, was break a few windows. Break a few windows and burn an old house that nobody was living in and no furniture in it. That's all you ever done. I want you to think of what you done, right? You've been shot. There's people accidentally being shot after you, right? In your sight. Your houses was burnt in your sight. Old Kieran Collins got bed. He's still mending. His arthritis is setting in his bones. He got that bad of it going over in his house, right? Red Jerry's still picking his teeth out, trying to get teeth put into his head. He's that gummy, right? You ran at the graveyard. Do you remember you running at the graveyard? Do you not remember running in front of all the neighbours and Jaces, the Myers and every one of you? Do you remember them all looking at you running? You ran like sheep. You're nothing but the sheep Collinses. I'm calling you the sheep Collinses dirt. That's what you are. Do you remember, Paddy, you saying that no one will get down to the down to the old David Quinn's grave and my granny's grave? Well, we got to our granny's grave and my grandfather's grave. Did you get down to old Thomas Collins's? I was down there. I was looking at it. I was standing beside it. You didn't get down. You did not get down. You're dirt. You're cowards. You're sheep. You'll always be sheep. You're cowardly. You're old queers. You're old queers. Remember Kieran and what's called Mrs. Thomas caught in the tile. Old Joe Collins caught them. Old Joe Collins caught them. Why would he tell lies about his son-in-law and his nephew? Why would he tell lies? See you, John Paul. I'm fighting you first, and I am baiting you. Mrs. John Paul. And then after I bait you, I want to fight you, Sullivan's John Paul. They sent for me twice, and called it off twice, right? You called it off twice. You got you rang up one of ours and begged them to get that fight called off. Well, you got it called off. You did get it called off, right? But me and you will fight down the line. Me and you will fight down the line, no matter what my result is or what your result is on that day, right? Because you're after sticking here, cowardly Collinses, shitey noses, because you have your noses shoved up people's arses the whole time. You have your noses shoved up people's arses, you dirt, right? And Kulak, we're only starting with you. At the end of it all, you know all about it. You know all about when you have to leave your houses. You know all about it, right? Now, you said you ran those out of fingers. You did say you ran those out of fingers, right? You ran nothing out of fingers. We had to lay fingers. We already said this. We already told you your reasons in the last unlucky videos that was made. And more than this unlucky video, right? We told you that the guards ran us out and that fiends was approaching us over all the harm we were doing to you, which we were doing serious harm to you. I have to laugh at you. People asked me the day of the funeral, what you reckon of the Collinses with the stand? Oh, I said, no, they'll come. They'll 100% come. And I says, but one thing, they'll 100% run. And that is the truth, right? And what did you do? You came and you ran. Was I right? Are ye sheep? Ye are sheep. Ye are dirt. Ye are sheep, old queers, suck the cowardly Collinses, suck my balls, every one of you, right? Mrs. John Paul, I swear in my grandfather's grave, I'm going out to bait you. I'm going out for no draw. I'm going out to bait you, because I never lost to none of you, and I never will lose to any of you. You're dirt. Wavy Dave, you're another old queer. You look like a queer in that camera. With your soft buttery hands. I made you cry and I made you run. And John Paul, I bet you before in the sight. Kicking and baiting I gave you in the sight, dear, that you're crying over a little scratch in your side, that another fella done. And you tried to blame me. You hit me a false thump. I told you it wasn't me. You hit me another false thump. I told you if you hit me once more, John Paul, I'm breaking you up. And you done it again. And what did I do, John Paul? I broke you up. I manfully broke you up. And I'm going to do it again. And then Sullivan, John Paul, are coming for you. And then Mrs. Paddy, you'll have no excuse. Because you're getting peeled anyway on that day. Who you sent for? You're getting peeled, right? But You, Mrs. John Paul, I'm baiting Sullivan's John Paul after I bait Mrs. John Paul, and then then Paddy, you'll have no excuse. Your brother and another fellow was met belonging to you. You'll have to fight me. You'll have to fight me, and I took you the last time. You know I took you. Who ran, Paddy? Who ran? Who ran shaking his head with a little cut hair? Who ran over a small little cut? I nearly broke your ribs. I left bruises on your arms where you're trying to block the thumps. You're trying to hold me out. The only way I could get you was to punch your arms. And did your arms drop, Paddy? And did I lay them black and blue, Paddy? And then I left your ribs. I left your ribs that you complained for ages. I heard it all about you. I bet your brother-in-law. Remember, I bet your brother-in-law on the site. I bet my pooch you. Did you ask him that? Did you? Michael Power, did you? Did you? You're all rats. You sent 3 of me mates to jail. You sent 4 of me mates to jail, right? You're all rats. That's all you ever are. You're only squealers. You're rats, squealers, cowley collinses that suck hooks, and now you're the sheep. Good luck to you. Mind yourselves.